बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम।
शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो रहमान और रहीम है।
इक़रा बिस्मि रब्बिकल्लज़ी खलक़।
पढ़ो ए नबी अपने रब के नाम के साथ जिसने पैदा किया।
खलक़ल इंसान मिन अलक़।
जमे हुए खून के एक लोथड़े से इंसान की तख्लीक की।
इक़रा व रब्बुकल अकरम।
पढ़ो और तुम्हारा रब बड़ा करीम है।
अल्लज़ी अल्लम बिल क़लम।
जिसने कलम के जरिए से इल्म सिखाया।
अल्लमल इंसान मा लम यअलम।
इंसान को वो इल्म दिया जिसे वो न जानता था।
Assalamu alaikum. We start our class with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and most merciful. This is class 4 and the period is English language teaching ELT, and this is our 7th and final video. In this video we will review the whole stuff of first semester final term session 2020 and 21. Before starting the video, let's have a small recap of our previous video number 6, what we learned in our previous video. Well, in our previous video we had learned or studied about the composition work. And what is a composition? Composition means creative work. In composition, in a previous video we had learned about our application and what is application and how to write application. Then about a paragraph, what is a paragraph and what is the most important element of paragraph. And then we learn about the thank you note, what is a thank you note and how to write thank you note. And then in our language portion, in our previous video we had listening. So this was a recap of our previous video. Now come to the today's class video. Like I told you, okay, in this video we will review the whole stuff of first semester final term session 2020 and 21. As you know, okay, we had started this term final term in school when the school were open, and we started with the unit verb. हमने verb से इसका start किया था, and then with the then we complete this semester by the video teaching. And in this video now let's review it the whole work. So I'm showing you the content. Yes student, this is your content and it is provided you from the school. Let's have a look at our first semester final term content. So here it is. Our subject is English language teaching ELT section A. This subject is divided into the two sections. Section A is a grammar portion. In this section we learn the terms of grammar. Okay, what is a grammar and what are the main parts of speech of grammar and what is the main parts of speech. Then there is a section number 2. It is a language portion. In this language portion we focus on our speaking building. So let's start with the section A, grammar portion. Like I told you, we had started this unit, this term with unit number 5, verb. In this term we had completely studied about the verb. What is a verb? Well, any action is called verb, or you can say doing words are called verb. कोई भी action या काम आपके पास verb कहलाता है. For example, sleep, eat, play, run. So in this in unit number 5 verb we had studied about the chapter number 1, and chapter number 1 is what are verbs. In this chapter we had studied about the verb, and then 2 book exercises are also included from this chapter. Exercise number 3 and 4 we had solved this exercise in our book. This is your book work. Then there is a chapter number 23. Chapter number 23 name is be verb. After the verb we had studied about the be verb. And what is a be verb? A verb that say what somebody or something is or has is called be verb, and examples are is, am, are, was, were, and etc. And in this exercise, in this chapter, exercise number 3 and 6 are included in your syllabus content. Then come forward, chapter 24. Chapter 24 name is transitive and intransitive verb. Transitive and intransitive verb. What is a transitive verb? The verb which requires an object to complete its sense is called transitive verb, and the verb which doesn't require any object to give the complete sense of a sentence is called intransitive verb. In this chapter, exercise number 2, only exercise number 2 is included in your syllabus content. Then come to the chapter number 25. Chapter number 25 name is linking verb. Linking verb, a verb that connect the subject to additional information. It's called the linking verb, and in this chapter exercise number 2 include in your syllabus. Then come forward to the unit number 6, infinitive. In this term we had also learned about the infinitive. Chapter number 26 is infinitive. What are the infinitive? the base form of the word that usually followed by to, it's called the infinitive. For example, to sleep, to eat, to run, to run. And in this unit or chapter, exercise number 2 is included. Then come forward, unit number 7. In unit number 7, name is gerund. Chapter 27, what is gerund? In gerund, we learn about the gerund, what is a gerund, and also learn about the formation and uses of the gerund. And first, we should know what is a gerund. Gerund is a verb noun. A verb that is function as a noun in a sentence is called gerund, and how it made when we add ing at the end of the base form of the verb. And in this chapter, exercise number 3 is included. Then we had studied about unit number 8, participle. In participle, participles means a verb adjective, a word that is a word but it acts as an adjective, it's called the participle. And in chapter 28 we learn about the present participle and what is a present participle. Present participle means a word that work or that function as an adjective in a sentence, and how it made by adding ing into the at the end of base form of the verb. Then this is our grammar portion, and all this unit we had learned about from book. Then after this we have a journal, tenses. As you know, in this term, in this subject, we are also learning about the tenses. Tenses are also very important part, because of the tenses we learn how to make sentence. So in our previous term we had started about the indefinite tense. In this term, first semester final term, we started with the tenses, continuous tenses. Continuous or progressive tense. What is a continuous tense? Continuous tense shows an ongoing process. Continuous tense आपको क्या करते हैं, किसी भी ongoing process को show करते हैं. In this continuous tense we learn about the present continuous tense, and we learn about the present continuous tense in the 3 type of sentences: positive, negative and interrogative. And we also learn these sentences within Urdu translation, कि how to form this sentence and with Urdu translation. Then there is a past continuous tense. Again we learn about the past continuous or progressive tense, and we apply this tense into the 3 type of sentences: positive, negative and interrogative. And we also learn how to translate those sentences in Urdu. Then there is a future continuous tense. In this term we also learn about the future continuous or progressive tense, and we apply this tense into the 3 type of sentences: positive, negative and interrogative with Urdu translation. And after the tenses there is a composition verb. What is a composition? Composition means creative work. Your thinking, your own work is called the creative work. As we are learning rule and regulation about grammar, about any language, what is our English language and how to write this language, what is the most important component. We just not only the learning but applying this also. So for applying, we had in composition, application writing, paragraph and thank you note. What is application? Application is a request to some authority for grant of something. And in this portion we learn about how to write an application with the pattern. We also learn about the pattern, because in application writing the pattern matters a lot. Okay, after the application there is a paragraph. What is a paragraph and what are the most important element of paragraph, and how to write paragraph in our previous video. After the paragraph there is a thank you note. Thank you note is a simple way of showing gratitude to someone who has been kind to you. And we learn in our previous video in this term how to write a thank you note. So this is the language portion, this is the grammar portion. In grammar portion we have learned all this in our first semester final term. Then come to the section B, language focus. As you know, our subject is divided into 2 parts. First is for the oral and the second one is for the written word. In the oral subject, it is also very important, because we are not only learning any English language but also focusing on the speaking, because speaking is also very important. So this section is designed for your speaking building. In our speaking building topics we have conversation, presentation, talking pair and listening. So first there is a conversation about Yes, start with the conversation. Conversation number one is we had two conversation in this term. Number one is conversation about two students for visiting a place, and there is a conversation between a boy and women in a restaurant. These two conversation are very important. You can apply this conversation in your daily life as well. This is very helpful in your daily speaking routine. Then there is after the conversation there is a talking pair. We have two talking pair, and the topics are, imagine you are the people shown in the picture as a question answer. When you meet different people, how do you ask and want something on this talking pair, we learn this. Then come to the talking pair 2. What will be your life be like in the future? Make prediction, use the verb given. In this talking pair we learn, as you know, we talk about the future, as we all are very fascinated about the future. So this talking pair is also will help you a lot when you talk about your future. Then after the talking pair we have some oral question answer, means interview question answer, and these total 20. And after the oral question answer there is a speaking topic, or you can say presentation. We have two topic on this, Rabiul Awwal or Eid Miladun Nabi, and then Iqbal Day, and the third one is topic of your choice. As you know कि we are learning English language in this subject, so topic of your choice means कि now you are be able to speak about any topic, so you can take any topic and speak about it. Then at the last is a section C, listening focus. Listening is also a very important activity because listening improve your skill of speaking. If you want to be a good speaker, so you have to develop a strong listening power, because when you listen it means you are gaining a knowledge and you are learning. So listening is also very important. This is the content of our first semester final term. I hope you have got this and the content is now clear to you, and you are now be able to know what we learn in this semester. Now come to the board. I will define this in the board. Will revise the definition and example again in grammar. So come to the board now. Yes. So now come to the board, and board, as you can see, I have also written a content, so we can revise those terms again with example. So the today's class topic is review, and in this video we will review the whole semester, whole work of first semester final term at one glance. एक नज़र में हम देखेंगे कि हमने इस पूरे टर्म में हमने फाइनल टर्म फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर फाइनल टर्म में हमने क्या क्या पढ़ा है उसको दोबारा रिवाइज करेंगे इन अ शॉर्ट वे. सो एज आई टोल्ड यू कि वी हैड स्टार्टेड दिस टर्म विद अ वर्ब. एज यू वर्ब के साथ हमने इसको स्टार्ट किया था. तो चैप्टर नंबर 27, चैप्टर नंबर 21, व्हाट आर वर्ब. वर्ब क्या होते हैं आपके पास, हमने इसके बारे में पढ़ा था. एंड व्हाट इज अ वर्ब, यू कैन से अ डूइंग वर्ड्स और एनी एक्शन इज कॉल्ड वर्ब. ऐसे वर्ड जो आपके पास किसी भी सेंटेंस के काम को शो कर रहे होते हैं. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल आई हैव टोल्ड यू अबाउट द सेंटेंस हैज अ 3 मेन कंपोनेंट, सब्जेक्ट, ऑब्जेक्ट एंड द वर्ब. सो द वर्ब मीन्स एक्शन. जो भी काम आपके पास हो रहा होता है वो आपके पास वर्ब कहलाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ईट, स्लीप, प्ले, रन, स्पीक, सी. जितने भी आपके पास काम होते हैं जिसमें आप किसी काम को जाहिर कर रहे होते हो, ये आपके पास क्या कहलाता है, एक्शन कहलाता है. देन कम फॉरवर्ड, देयर इज अ चैप्टर नंबर 23, व्हाट इज बी वर्ब. Well, be verb tells you what the somebody or something is or has, and be verb also called as helping verb. Be verb को हम helping verb भी कहते हैं, और ये आपको बताते हैं कि noun क्या और कैसा है. And in the for example is, am, are, was, were, and etc. And in an example, Rashid have prepared the CD player. He is my friend. All these are the example. In these example, then we are stating what the noun or pronoun is or has. कि noun आपके पास क्या और क्या चीज़ है ये आपको बताते हैं. Be verb. Be verb also called as helping verb. ठीक है ना. बी वर्ब को हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब भी कहते हैं. देन कम फॉरवर्ड, देयर इज अ चैप्टर नंबर 24, ट्रांजिटिव एंड इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब. ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब, what is a transitive verb? The verb which required an object टू कंप्लीट इट्स सेंस इज कॉल्ड द ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब। एक ऐसा वर्ब जिसे अपनी बात को मुकम्मल करने के लिए, अपने सेंटेंस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की नीड हो। ऑब्जेक्ट हम क्या किसे कहते हैं? जिसके ऊपर काम हो रहा हो, ठीक है ना। रिसीवर ऑफ एन एक्शन, जो उस एक्शन को रिसीव कर रहा हो, उसे हम ऑब्जेक्ट कहते हैं। तो ऐसे वर्ब जिन्हें अपनी बात को कंप्लीट करने के लिए ऑब्जेक्ट की नीड होती है वो ट्रांजिटिव कहलाते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, some people eat what? Some people eat rice. कुछ लोग राइस खाते हैं। So in this way, or you can say I made what? I made a cake. In those sentences, as you noticed, कि object is required. Without the object, the sentence doesn't give the complete sense. ऑब्जेक्ट आपके पास रिक्वायर्ड था, उसके बिना ऑब्जेक्ट आपको जो सेंटेंस था वो आपको कंप्लीट सेंस नहीं दे रहा था, उसे हम ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब कहते हैं। देन कम टू द इनट्रांजिटिव वर्ब। इनट्रांजिटिव आर completely opposite from the transitive verb. How? Because intransitive verb doesn't require any object to complete or give the complete sense of a sentence. intransitive आपके पास intransitive को अपना सेंस को कंप्लीट, सेंटेंस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट की नीड नहीं होती है। एंड intransitive वर्ब यूजुअली फॉलोड बाय प्रीपोजिशन एंड एडवर्ब, ठीक है ना। फॉर एग्जांपल, फिश स्विम, मछलियां तैरती हैं। द चाइल्ड स्टिल लिव, बच्चा अभी तक जिंदा है। इन दिस सेंटेंसेज जो हमारे पास जो सेंटेंस है वो हमारे पास ऑब्जेक्ट की हमें नीड नहीं थी, क्योंकि वर्ब ही हमें कंप्लीट सेंस दे रहा था। तो दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रांजिटिव एंड इनट्रांजिटिव वर्ब। Then come forward, there is a linking verb. Linking means join or connect, किसी चीज को ज्वाइन करना, कनेक्ट करना। And what is a linking verb? Linking word connect the subject to its additional information and they doesn't describe any action. Linking verb simply आपको क्या करते हैं, सब्जेक्ट को उसकी जो भी एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन होती है उसके साथ ज्वाइन करते हैं, किसी भी एक्शन को शो नहीं करते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, he is strong, he is strong. In this sentence, the word he is a subject and is a linking verb and strong आपके पास क्या है, इसकी एक एडिशनल इन्फो है, एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन है। तो लिंकिंग वर्ब आपको क्या करते हैं कि सब्जेक्ट की सिर्फ एक एडिशनल जो इंफॉर्मेशन होती है उससे आपको कनेक्ट करते हैं, उसका लिंक बताते हैं, बट दे डजंट शो एनी एक्शन। ये आपको किसी भी एक्शन को शो नहीं करते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ही लुक सैड, he seems sad, he looks sad. In this sentences, the word look or seem doesn't show any action, but they show the additional information about the subject, about the person, he. So this is called the linking verb. Then come forward. After the linking verb, we have chapter number 26. What are infinitive? Well, infinitive, what I told you about the infinitive, infinitive means the base form of the verb that usually followed by to. Base form यानी कि as you I told you about कि verb has mainly a three form, first form, second form and the third form. तो the base form जो होती है जब हम वो किसी भी word to को follow करे उसे हम infinitive कहते हैं। And what is the formation of infinitive and how the infinitive form, infinitives are formed as to plus base form of verb. This is the formation of infinitive. Infinitive क्या होते हैं कि base form यानी कि जो verb की first form होती है वो आपके पास to को follow करते हैं। For example, to eat, to eat, to play, to wish, to sleep. In this sentence, word to and there is a base form of the verb. This is called the infinitive. And what is the formation of infinitive? To plus base form of the verb is called the infinitive. And infinitive जो है, infinitive use as adjective, as adverb or as noun. Infinitive can use in a three way. Infinitive आपके पास three way में आपके पास use हो सकते हैं as a noun. If the infinitive is used in a sentence as a noun, तो noun can be a subject or object. किसी भी sentence में जो noun होता है वो या तो subject होता है या फिर object होता है। तो अगर infinitive किसी sentence में noun के तौर पे use हो रहा है तो या वो subject होगा या फिर वो object होगा। And infinitive also used as adjective and adverb. So this is the adjective. Come forward. After the infinitive, then there is a chapter number 27. What is gerund? Gerund और gerund के बारे में जो हमने पढ़ा था वो क्या होते हैं? A verb that is function. What is a verb? Verb is a verb shows any action. Verb आपके पास क्या करते हैं? Simple एक action को show करते हैं. But sometime the verb doesn't show the action. It used as a noun in a subject. It's called gerund. कभी कभी क्या होता है कि जो नाउन होते हैं वो किसी सेंटेंस में जब वर्ब के तौर पे यूज होते हैं, वर्ब के तौर पे नहीं बल्कि किसी नाउन के तौर पे यूज होते हैं, उसे हम gerund कहते हैं. एंड हाउ द gerund फॉर्म, gerund आप कैसे फॉर्म करते हैं एंड व्हाट इज द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ gerund? द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ gerund इज base form of verb plus ing. Like I told you about the gerund कि gerund is a verb noun. gerund आपके पास एक verb तो है लेकिन वो एक verb noun है, वो noun के तौर पे यूज होता है. It doesn't describe any action, किसी action को show नहीं करता है. And the formation of gerund is base form of the verb plus ing. And how the gerund made? gerund कैसे बनता है? जब हम किसी भी verb की first form के end में, बेस फॉर्म यानी कि फर्स्ट फॉर्म के एंड में जब हम ing ऐड करते हैं एंड आफ्टर एडिंग द ing दैट वर्ब इन द सेंटेंस फंक्शन एज अ नाउन, इट्स कॉल्ड द gerund. उसे हम gerund कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इज रीडिंग इज माई हॉबी. Reading is my hobby. As you can notice in this sentence, the word read. Read आपके पास क्या है? एक verb है. Read यानी कि पढ़ना, और कोई भी काम, पढ़ना एक काम है और कोई भी काम आपके पास क्या कहलाता है? Verb कहलाता है. But when we add ing into it, so the word become the reading. जब हमने इसके आगे ing ऐड करा है तो ये verb आपके पास reading बना है. और in this sentence, the sentence is this is my reading is my hobby. So examine this sentence carefully. After the examine, we have noticed that the word reading doesn't indicate any action. कि जो word reading है आपके पास किसी भी action को indicate नहीं कर रहा है बल्कि यहाँ पे ये noun के तौर पे use हुआ है. So this is called gerund. Gerund आपके पास क्या होते हैं कि verb noun होते हैं और they function as a noun in a sentence. They doesn't show or describe any action, and how they form when we add ing into the base form of the word. After the gerund, we have after the gerund, we had learned chapter number 28, present participle. Well, present participle is also a very interesting chapter. What is a present participle? When a verb is act like an adjective. जब कोई वर्ब एडजेक्टिव के तौर पे काम करता है किसी भी सेंटेंस में, उसे हम प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल कहते हैं. एंड व्हाट इज एडजेक्टिव? एडजेक्टिव डिस्क्राइबिंग वर्ड्स, और एडजेक्टिव टेल यू द क्वालिटी. एडजेक्टिव क्वालिफाइज द नाउन. एडजेक्टिव आपके पास क्या होते हैं? किसी भी नाउन के बारे में आपको ब्रीफ करते हैं. दे गिव यू द कंप्लीट ब्रीफिंग अबाउट द नाउन. बट द नाउन इज, और विच किस टाइप का है और नाउन कैसा है, उसे हम एडजेक्टिव कहते हैं. ठीक है ना? सो द प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल इज व्हेन द वर्ब is when the verb is act as a adjective in a sentence is called the present participle, and it is made again by adding the ing into the base form of the verb. ये भी आपके पास किस तरह से फॉर्म होते हैं? इनको फॉर्म किया जाता है, बनाया जाता है जब हम इनको किसी भी वर्ब की बेस फॉर्म के साथ ing ऐड कर देते हैं. सो द फॉर्मेशन इज base form of verb plus ing. The formation of present participle is base form of the verb plus ing. But after this formation is completely similar like the gerund, but it is completely different from the gerund because gerund function as a noun and present participle verb or function as an adjective. For example, the jumping boy, the singing bird, the jumping boy, the singing bird. In this sentence, the word, as you examine the word jump, the word jumping is showing the quality of a boy कि आपके पास boy क्या कर रहा है. बॉय जंप कर रहा है, ठीक है ना। और जंप जो है आपके पास जो है, जंप आपके पास एक नाउन है, बट व्हेन वी ऐड ing into it the verb become the jumping, and in this sentence it give you the sense as a use or give you the detail about the noun. This is called the present participle, ठीक है। Now come forward. This is our grammar portion. As I told you, okay, in our grammar, after the grammar portion, we also learn about the tenses. Tenses means time or a sentence, how to make a sentence. Sentences are very important because they tell you they tell you about what is the time is going on, ठीक है ना। आपके पास मेनली 3 sentences होते हैं, और आपके पास टेंस क्या करते हैं, नो टेंस आपके पास करते हैं, टेंस शो द टाइम ऑफ एन एक्शन और एन इवेंट एंड हाउ फार दैट एक्शन वाज कंप्लीटेड। टेंस आपको किसी भी एक्शन के बारे में बताते हैं कि वो एक्शन कब शुरू हुआ था, कब चल रहा है, या फिर कब खत्म होगा। इन दिस टर्म वी लर्न अबाउट द प्रेजेंट, वी लर्न अबाउट द continuous or progressive tense. Continuous and progressive both are the same tenses, and what is the continuous tense? Continuous tense represent or shows an ongoing action. कंटिन्यूस एक्शन आपके टेंस आपको क्या करते हैं, कोई भी एक ऑनगोइंग एक्शन, ऑनगोइंग का मतलब है जो जारी है, खत्म नहीं हुआ है, उस एक्शन को आपको ये शो करते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम स्पीकिंग, मैं अभी बोल रही हूँ, ठीक है ना, और यू आर लिसनिंग, आप सुन रहे हो, तो द एक्शन इज इन द ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस। जो एक्शन है वो हमारे पास अभी चल रहा है, जैसे अभी मैं बोल रही हूँ, ठीक है ना। दिस इज द कंटिन्यूस और प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस all about. In this tense we apply we learn about the present continuous tense, past continuous tense and future continuous tense. Present means the time which is going on. Present का मतलब होता है जो टाइम अभी हमारे पास चल रहा है। And what is the present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is used to represent an ongoing action in present. Present continuous tense आपके पास जो अभी present में आप काम कर रहे हैं उन्हें represent करता है। And in continuous tenses the helping verb are used. Present continuous में आपके पास helping verb use होते हैं, and there is a three main helping verb of present continuous. Present continuous के helping verb आपके पास क्या है? is, am, are. And what is the identification of present continuous tense in Urdu? In present continuous tenses, मैं खाना खा रही हूँ, मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ, मैं बोल रही हूँ, मैं लिख रही हूँ, I am writing. So रहा है, रही है, रहे हैं. This is the identification of present continuous tense in Urdu. And what is the identification in English? First, the helping verb is am, are, and there is a verb की first form plus ing. Yes. So this is the helping verb, and what is the main structure is we apply this sentences into three type of sentences: positive, negative, and interrogative. And what is the main structure is this is the helping verb. आपके पास ये helping verb है, and the structure is subject plus helping verb is am, are. Is, am, are, then add verb after the subject. In the sentence has a verb. Subject के बाद क्या आता है आपके पास? Verb आता है. So in this tense the base form of the verb use होगी, ठीक है ना, with ing and then object. This is the basic structure of present continuous tense, and the structure is subject, helping verb is am, are, verb की first form plus ing plus object. And where we use is, am, are. The is used with the singular subject like he, she, it, or any singular name or any singular subject. Then am, we use am with only I. Am is used only with I. We never say he, am. तो am is always used with I के साथ हमेशा हम am use करते हैं. Then there is a are. We use are with the plural subject like you, they, we, or any plural subject. For example, children, birds, boys. ठीक है ना. So this is the basic structure, and the basic example is I am eating food. I am eating food means मैं खाना खा रही हूँ. This is the positive sentence example of present continuous, and we also learn about the negative. Negative means those sentences in which we deny something. ऐसे sentences जिसमें हम किसी चीज से deny करें. So for example, when we negative में हम क्या करेंगे, इसके बाद हम not add कर देंगे, ठीक है ना. The structure will be subject plus helping verb is MR. After the is MR, there is a word not. Not indicate the sentence is belong from the negative category. And after the not, verb की first form ing and then object. So the example will be I am not eating food. मैं खाना नहीं खा रही हूँ. After the negative, we learn about the present continuous tense in a interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences means those sentences in which you ask something, जिसमें आप किसी चीज के बारे में कुछ पूछते हो, ठीक है ना. What is the structure? Always remember, whenever we are making a interrogative sentence always start with the helping verb. After the helping verb, there is a subject, then verb, then object, and the interrogative sentence will always end with the question mark. Question mark पे हमेशा वो end होते हैं. So convert this tense into the interrogative now. I am eating food. Am I eating food? Am I eating food? So this is the present continuous tense. The main thing is the helping verb is MR. It is the identification in English. Then come forward. Come forward to the past continuous tense. What is the past? The time which had gone is called the past tense. जो time आपके पास जा चुका है वो आपके पास क्या कहलाता है? Past, यानी कि गुजरा हुआ time. And the past continuous, and now the past continuous tense represent an action, represent an ongoing action at some time in the past. Past continuous आपको कौन से action को represent करते हैं? जो किसी time में आप कल कर रहे थे, ठीक है ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू वर राइटिंग, आप लिख रहे थे. यू वर ईटिंग, और चिल्ड्रन वर प्लेइंग इन द पार्क, बच्चे पार्क में खेल रहे थे. यू वर वॉचिंग द वीडियो, आप वीडियो देख रहे थे. यू वर वॉचिंग कार्टून यस्टरडे, आप कल कार्टून देख रहे थे. मदर बेकिंग फूड, मदर बेकिंग केक यस्टरडे, अम्मी कल खाना बना रही थी. और दिस इज द पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. एंड व्हाट इज द आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस इन इंग्लिश? In past continuous tense, we identify this tense with the helping verb was, and word. These helping verb is used in past continuous tense. Was and verb, we use was with a singular subject and with I. Singular subject means he, she, it, or any singular noun or any singular noun, or with I, और हम इसे I के साथ भी यूज करते हैं. Then there is a verb. We use verb with plural subject. हम इसे plural subject के साथ यूज करते हैं. And this is the identification in English. इस tense के identification आपके पास English में क्या है कि sentence में आपके पास you have to be the sentence has to be was and were, and the ing form is used in whole term. And in Urdu, मैं पढ़ा रही थी, रहा था, रहे थे. It is an indication of past continuous tense. Now come to the structure making. First is positive structure. I was eating food. I was eating food. मैं खाना खा रही थी. In this sentence, the word was, it indicates the sentence is belong from the past category. कि आपके पास यहाँ पे क्या है? Eating और was. It shows कि the subject belong from the past continuous category. कि subject आपके पास past continuous से है. And in English, in Urdu, I was eating food. मैं खाना खा रही थी. And come to negative sentences. Negative sentences, like I told you, कि a sentence that had no or not in it. ऐसे sentence जिसमें no या नहीं हो, and it is called the negative sentences. Now convert this sentence into the negative sentence. I was eating food. Deny it. I was not eating food. मैं खाना नहीं खा रही थी. Then there is an interrogative sentence. Convert this sentence into interrogative sentence. I was eating food. Was I eating food? Was I eating Food. So this is the past continuous tense. Now come forward to the future continuous tense. What is future? Future means the time which will be come. It's called the future tense. इस टेंस में हम क्या करते हैं, जो टाइम आपके पास, जो किसी टाइम में हम ऑनगोइंग काम को शो करेंगे, एंड द विल बी इट इज द हेल्पिंग वर्ब ऑफ दिस टेंस. ठीक है ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई विल बी ईटिंग फूड, आई विल नॉट बी ईटिंग फूड, विल आई बी ईटिंग फूड. दिस इज द फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. You can learn these tense in our previous video. I have deeply explained this tense and with their structure. After the tense, we have a word composition. Composition means a creative work. In composition portion, we have application writing, paragraph writing, and thank you note. In this application writing, we learn what is the application. Application means a request to some authority for grant of something. And in this, we also learn about how to write an application, because when we are writing an application, there is a pattern, there is a pattern is matters a lot. Pattern को आपको follow करना होता है. And there is, and then paragraph is a clear piece of paper that deals on a single theme and begins on a new line, and it's made about two or three sentences. Then there is a thank you note. What is a thank you note? Thank you note, a simple way of showing gratitude to someone who has been kind to you. And then there is a language portion. As we all know that our subject is divided into the two portion. First one is for your oral. First one is for your grammar portion, के how to write English, कि हमें English को किस तरह से लिखना है. And the second one is for your oral practice, because learning is not enough. You have to speak it when you are learning any language. Speaking काफी नहीं होती है, आपको बोलना भी जरूरी होता है. So we are improving. So in this portion, we are improving your learning skill by different topic, by conversation, talk in pair, presentation and interview, question answer. Then there is a listening. So this is the content of first semester final term session 2020 and 21. I hope you have got everything. If you have any problem, watch this video again and again. Do your copy work from the solution, and remember कि a home based assessment will be conduct. आपसे एक home based assessment लिया जाएगा, and after the whenever the school will open, जैसे school open होंगे, exam will also conduct. Exam भी आपसे लिए जाएंगे. So do practice your all work, and also memorize and practice the language portion as well. So this is our last video of first semester final term session 2020 and 21. I hope you have got everything. If you have any problem, watch our previous video, so these topic will be more clear to you, ताकि ये topics आपके पास और ज़्यादा clear हो जाएं. So we will meet inshallah in school. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.